have no idea where Brendan's going. Absolutely no idea. Yeah, g'day guys, Steve from Dirt Bike ADV. Just off for an overnighter. Bit of a long story, but Brendan's heading off to ride in the APC rally for a whole week. He's going to be away for a week. And we had to do a bit of a talk this morning, him and I, so we went to that. Oh, now I know where he's going, righto. We went there this morning and he said, I'm going to ride up to Hotham and then I'm going to join the APC rally. I said, oh, I might join you all the way to Hotham and I'll drop down into Omeo and head across to camp at Nuniong, I think, tonight. Nuniong's been on my bucket list. It's sort of a bit of a high plains area. Soon enough it'll be all blocked off for the winter, so we thought, oh, that's a great opportunity, I might go do it now. So nice bit of water. So yeah, we're going to part ways up the top somewhere. He might even ride with me to Omeo. Yep, not sure, but yeah, we're cutting the back way through to Dargo, and then we'll head up the High Plains Road to Hotham, and then we'll turn right. And depending on the weather, mind you, if it's pretty crappy, we might even just do the Birregurra Road the back way to Omeo. He might just cut that corner off. If it's going to be pretty windy and cold and snowy up on top of Hotham, it's not too warm today, then he'll probably come with me and we'll just cut the corner off from Dargo. So yeah, but anyway guys, good to get out, always good to get out. Watch out, birdies. I've ridden this road twice, people, from the other direction. Totally different riding a road from another direction. Quite amazing. Do not want to meet a big Land Cruiser with a bull bar on one of these corners, preferably. I did have a couple of washouts here over the winter, I think, and then in the spring. It's one of them. Oh, mate's camping in the bush. He's living the dream. So yeah, we pulled into Dargo, grabbed a nice burger and a coffee, and which are rather nice, just at the Dargo store there. But and the weather looked like it was going to clear all right, but we've come up into this. So this is what I say about the predictability. It was supposed to be all pretty clear up here over the. Oh, geez, that's slippery. Supposed to be pretty clear up here over the weekend, and yeah, we've come up into this misty rain. So yeah, which is a bit greasy now. So I don't know whether you're going to be able to see anything or not. But yeah, so we're heading up onto the top now, and we've decided to come across the Birregurra Road rather than go up to Hotham, because it's just going to be more like this. It was a bit closed in at Hotham, so we weren't going to bother with that, but looks like it's going to be pretty closed in here too. But there you go, that's the nature of the beast up here. Not real pleasant conditions, I've got to tell you folks. My visors are right off. I can't see anything with that down, so I'm basically cruising along with my visor up, blinking a lot. Oh, there you go, a bit of clear patch. Well, that was a bit of an adventure getting across from Dargo to Omeo. Obviously we've got here now, the rain's cleared. She was pretty slippery and slimy, and actually went off the road at one stage. And yeah, but I've dropped Brendan off now. His mates have picked him up. He's down there in the pub, the Golden Age Motel. I've just pulled up to the local IGA and grabbed myself some supplies, mainly alcohol of course. And I'm just going to head south now, hopefully away from this weather. It's closed in, but there's no wind, and really it's not a bad day. It's a little bit chilly, but I'll head a bit south and just see if we can find somewhere to camp around Nunnyong. So anyway, it's all part of the adventure. But yeah, she certainly wasn't much fun riding across from Dargo. The camera kept freezing, of course, and yeah, I've had the camera freeze twice already now, so not ideal. But anyway, as we say, all part of the adventure. Righto, we'll swing south and see where we end up. Not much happening in Omeo today, I can tell you. A few APC riders hanging around the pub, that's about it. Other than that, she's all sort of pretty quiet. Someone may have missed the turn off here. I come into Swift Creek and I thought, hang on, I was supposed to turn off before Swift Creek. And this is the turn off. We might go play a quick 9 holes, eh? The Tambo River. Makes sense, I suppose. Certainly climbing up out of the valley now. Up into the clouds, unfortunately. Well, it's all closed in again. A little bit of rain. I don't really want to be setting a tent up in this, trying to get a fire going. That's not what it is. Oh yeah, so not much further on, there's a couple of huts. Righto, I think we'll make a bit of a beeline for the huts and make a call from there. I don't really want to try and set a tent up and light a fire and this sort of stuff. So yeah, we'll just see if one of those huts is vacant and maybe just stay the night there. Got half a chance of getting a fire going in there. I won't have to set a tent up. Some of the huts are pretty ramshackle anyway, but we'll see. that's enough riding for today. Just pulled up at Bentley's Plain and up on the sort of the Nanyang State Forest area, Nanyang Plains. Yeah, just dropped Brendan off this afternoon, and at Omeo, he picked up his mates there. They're doing the APC rally, and yeah, I've just sort of tootled down south a little bit, and unfortunately, it's got up into the high country again, so we're sort of fairly closed in here again. So I probably won't bother with a fire tonight. I'll probably just cook tea and go to bed. I'm actually pretty tired. It's been a big week, so yeah, good to get out in the bush. Yeah, we're going to have a look around this area in the morning, and then I'll just beeline it home. I can just, the tar's only probably about half an hour that way, so I can basically have a look around here. There's a couple of things I want to have a look at while I'm here, and yeah, then we'll head down to the tar and beeline it home. So I'll be home by lunchtime tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this beverage and a salty snack, and soak up the ambience. Plain. So just at Bentley's Plain tonight, so this is my camp for the night. Pretty civilised, not going to bother with the fire really, there's a fire pit there, but not going to worry. Pretty tired tonight, got the tent set up, got my luxury set up today, the 2-man tent and the big wide mattress, so looking forward to going to bed, to be honest. The old AJP did well today. She was interesting conditions. As I said earlier, we crossed over the Birragung Road, and yeah, she was very challenging. It was just a challenge keeping it upright, and she did well. Didn't miss a beat, of course, and yeah, but she's looking a bit worse for wear. So we've had tea now, just sort of doing the dishes, and I'll settle in for a cup of tea and some chocolate, and that'll be my night. But nice little camp spot here. Can't complain at all. Pretty frosty. We're up in the high plains, so yeah, pretty frosty night, I'd say. So yeah, but nonetheless, it's dead still and it's not raining, so it's always a good thing. Righto. Another little pleasant camp spot to put into the memory bank, the Necktop computer. Very pleasant light last night, dead calm. Lots of bird life, crows and little finches and kookaburras and yeah, all sorts of birds last night, chirping away through the night. And some beautiful sort of, well, they're not going to call them eastern greys this morning, just grazing through here. They sort of had a bit of an orange tint to their coats. That might be just their winter coats coming on. But yeah, we're going to take off, just head back up the road a bit. There's the Washington winch I just want to have a look at. I come through, oh, wet seat bugger. I come through last night and it was bloody just closed in and sort of a bit of scotch mist and that, so I just want to go up and have a look at that. It's a real snotty track getting to it. We'll see how we go. But yeah, we'll go up and have a look at that, and then we'll probably beeline home with a coffee somewhere on the way. So yeah, but very pleasant camping. As I say, a dead still night. As usual, leave nothing behind but wheel marks and take nothing but video and photos. Had a chat to those people last night. They were quite nice people. See if we can get up this shitty bit of road. But yeah, couldn't wild camp last night, got a bit late, so I decided just to pull into a designated campground. bit of bush up here. Ah, this is the Washington winch. Wow, look at that. A pretty impressive bit of infrastructure, if I do say so myself. Oh, as he rolls her over. I believe they winch logs up from the valley up via these cables via this winch to the road to take the logs away, but I'm going to read up and find out. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's more cables up there. Wow, all built by hand back in the day, of course. Let's have a read up. So the Washington winch is the only steam-powered engine of its kind in Australia. There you go. Built by the Washington Iron Works in Seattle, USA. So there's, for some of you USA people, there's a little bit of history. Yeah, quite a unique sort of setup. But in this particular site, they were originally designed to haul logs up steep slopes, so I'm sure they used it for that. But in this particular case, they were running cables through drums and lifting logs onto trucks. You can see the... I'm not going to call it a dolly or something like that, but yeah, the idea was to be able to lift logs and place them on the truck so they could go down to the mills at Swiss Creek. Bit of fascinating bit of history. But yeah, imported to Western Australia originally and then brought over here to salvage logs after the 1930 Black Saturday fires, or Black Friday, or whatever the hell they were. But there you go. Bit of history. Wow. Apparently they had a stream feeding it, so they've diverted the little stream to feed the boiler. So yeah, 3 big drums, but look at the size of the cables. Wow. Amazing. You can imagine this thing rumbling away. Boof, 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 boof. Yeah, huge big stroke on it, of course, and yeah. Well, there you go. Fascinating, absolutely fascinating. They were real men back then. They probably just would have camped out here in Swags while they worked. Headed down into town once a week, maybe. Yeah, cool. There you go. The Washington winch. But yeah, you get an appreciation. They'd run cables through all the pulleys, and that would lift the dolly or lower the dolly, and they could work that pulley backwards and forwards to load the logs. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Still see a little bit of cloud hanging around in the mountains. Just come down through a little bit before. So yeah, beautiful part of the world though. I think Swiss Creek's just down in there somewhere. Reminds me of the song Mole of Kintyre. Mole of Kintyre, oh mist rolling in from the sea, my desire is always to be here, oh Mole of Kintyre. Oh, it's lovely just cruising through the countryside. No deadlines, no phone reception. So this is a beautiful ride coming down off the Nuniong Plains now, just absolutely beautiful. It's just having one of those moments where I'm just cruising along in my own pace, just in my own little world, and yeah, just really enjoying life. And again, it's one of those times where you're just glad you made the effort, and yeah, it seems all worthwhile. So yeah, we just cruised down here all the way into the back of Ensay, but gee, it was a lovely ride, and yeah, it was living the dream, so to speak, and yeah, just really enjoying the moment. Well, unfortunately my plans have been foiled. I dropped down into Ensay and turned right to come back into Swiss Creek, thinking, oh yeah, the bakery will be open, maybe for a egg and bacon and a coffee, but not to be. Nothing's open really. No coffee in town, so general store, the old classic old general store here's open, so I grabbed a nice coffee. And I think we'll head down to Buchan and, Bruthen, and we'll, from there we'll beeline it home. So yeah, quite a nice little road heading south from here. It's quite spectacular. So we'll enjoy that, grab a coffee at Bruthen, and I think the beeline will start from there. Anyway, the sun's out, so you got to be happy with that. Nice little town, Swiss Creek. I'll come here again. I'd like to just spend it a couple of days up at Nuniong, up in that area. The road coming down the southern end of Nuniong, the Nuniong area, was absolutely spectacular. So I'll definitely do that again one day. But yeah, life's good. Anyway guys, it's all tar from here. I'm going to drop down to Bruthen for a coffee and then beeline it home. So I'll wrap it up here. I'll probably put on some pensive music and some thought-provoking music, some sort of nice calming music, and wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. We'll hope to see you out in the trail soon.